Nation of buffness, I'm going to give you some heavy shit today. I'm going to tell you, so a man thinketh, so he feeleth. Because we're talking about something heavy today. How your mood, what you think, how you feel, determines your performance and determines your physique. To put it another way, if you're stressing all the time, you got 99 problems every single day, you're scared. If you're, always thinking in that mindset, always super stressed out, it's not conducive to great physique. Not only will you not go to the gym on a frequent basis, maybe eat like shit because you're stressed out, so you gotta eat that pizza, but your body composition, because of that elevated cortisol, will not be optimal, and there's actually a term for that. It's called Psychoneuroimmunology. I probably fucked up the pronunciation of that. To be honest, I just read it in a textbook a couple times. I'm gonna have internet keyboard warriors on me. That's cool. But essentially what it is, it's the correlation between your psychology and your physiology, how you're thinking and how you actually look. And now they're finding there's deeper and deeper connections. I've already talked about the central nervous system and how if you want to lift a lot of weight, you should get primal, right? You shouldn't be contemplating, why the sky is blue when you're about to deadlift 600 pounds. You gotta get primal, you gotta get excited, that adrenaline going through your body. And we know that excited state excites also your nervous system, primes it, so your muscle fibers will fire faster or more efficiently. We know that already, but there's also even bigger connections, such as when you're sick, you'll start to get tired, lethargic, you feel worn down, and that's a sign that your body's giving you, telling you to take it easy because you're sick, your body's trying to fight that infection. So it's giving you a response, it's giving you some indications of what's wrong. But you could also do the reverse, and that's what we care about today. I just talked about people that stress themselves out. Right? If you're a hypochondriac, if you're someone that always finds problems when there are none, then that'll be detrimental towards your success. And now there's evidence supporting that. If you want to develop, a great physique, if you want to lift a lot of weight, having always a positive mindset, or being able at least to take some of that anger that you have, transmute it and turn it into something positive, use that energy for fuel, then you won't be successful. So I talked about a little bit about the cortisol, about being chronically stressed. Too many people have that, in modern society. We're always attached to things. We're always fretting about these chronic stressors, these low, kind of like Chinese water torture, this low-level hum that's occurring in all our lives, where we have, maybe financial woes, relationship, who knows, who cares, we got a lot of problems. We're not dealing with them effectively. They're always on our mind. And that prevents us from reaching our true potential. Let's take a greater example, overtraining. The simple thing that I say about overtraining is that most people aren't overtrained if they think they are. They're maybe in a, overreach state, or if that, they're just really under-recovered. And that under recovery, there's now evidence, there's a theory about this, that being overtrained, what happens because you're not recovering effectively, you're stressed out, that cortisol and so forth, what ends up happening to your body is that it starts giving general inflammation. So your muscles get sore and they don't recover. This gradually happens more and more over time, and you start feeling then, once again, slowly lethargic and more tired. And because you're not dealing with that, you're not dealing with that inflammation, you're not dealing with that recovery, you're not getting enough of it, then your body starts shutting down, and that's why you start to feel even more tired. It's kind of like a vicious circle. So the point I'm trying to make today, if you want to smash a record, right, if you want to achieve the best physique possible, you have to have the right mindset. I don't see a lot of people, they're lifting a lot of weight, that are always scared of the weight, they're intimidated by it. I see this a lot when I look at people when they lift weights. I'm a people watcher, and a lot of times when people approach the bar, they're scared. They're already nervous. They've lost before they even began. In fact, I'm trying to find the study. I read it over a year ago. I can't find it, so don't quote me on this. But essentially what it is they did a study with subjects where they took them, they either told them the weight was less than what it truly was, or they didn't tell them what the weight was. And they compared when they told them, so they said it's 150 pounds and it was, to when they said, whatever, it's a lightweight, it's 100 pounds, when it really was 150 pounds, and people universally, almost unequivocally, lifted more weight or found it easier when they were tricked, when they didn't know what the weight was, or when they thought it was lighter. The point is, we play tricks with ourselves. We think too much, we get neurotic about this shit. We live in a neurotic society where we think too much about inconsequential, unnecessary bullshit. So, for you, what that means is get your head in the game, get a little primal when you lift, is what I like to say. We think that blinding, I think, you know, some crazy thoughts when I'm about to lift, because I'm fully committed. I got that total body tension, that prime nervous system, and it allows me to perform better, far better than the average bear, and that will translate to better gains. So, if you're feeling like crap, I got news for you. We all got problems. It's how you deal with them. So the next time you're trying to look for excuses, or you're feeling like crap and you don't want to go to the gym, remember, as I said, so a man thinketh, so he is, right? So, to summarize, the last point I want to say in this video is that your mood or your thoughts can determine your physiology, how your body looks, and therefore you should pay far more attention to it. And that, my friends, is something special. You learn something new every day. Chef Buff Army, drawing these correlations together, finding all these little facts, piecing them together to become the best possible version of yourself you can be. Thank you, as always, for watching my videos. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video. And if you're not a subscriber, fuck you waiting for? My zealous army, I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Take care of yourself.